So I was out and I came in about 12:30 and I'd done the things I normally do when I come in, brush my teeth, go for the toilet, stuff like that. Made myself a cup of water, went upstairs, and as I got to the top step it was like, what's that smell? Like a plastic, didn't smell like burning, it was like, I don't know, a really strong plastic smell. Opened my door, my charger that I'd bought from a cheap local shop on top of a pillow like this, just on fire. So I've never been around a fire before, so instantly I picked up the pillow, tried to get rid of the pillow. As I picked up the pillow, the flames just got bigger, and at that minute panic set in because the fire alarm was going off, and then I think in my head I realised there's 3 other people in this house. I need to get out. I literally threw myself down the stairs. The next room from where the fire was with a person in it was my little brother's, so I was banging on his door, telling him to get out of bed, got him outside, he waited outside, woke my mum and dad up, got them outside, and when we was outside it was like black smoke coming through the halls, through the kitchen, like bearing in mind that it started upstairs and smoke had reached practically the front door. I know it's, at the time, oh, it's £1, it's £2, it's £3, but the extra £20 you're going to be paying for an official charger from an official phone company is going to save someone's life, and I don't think any amount of money is worth a life. It's ridiculous. And the amount you will spend in cheap chargers, you could have had like 3 official chargers and smoke alarms. That smoke alarm saved my life.
What's interesting here is the phone wasn't even plugged in, so it's just the charger plugged in, and shows that the cable was drawing current even when the phone wasn't plugged in. This was an aftermarket charger. A real concern for us right now is the amount of fires we're having as a result of aftermarket phone chargers. The advice that we give is to make sure that we use the proper phone charger that came with the phone, or at least one that's come from the manufacturer, because they're built to a higher degree of safety. The cheap chargers are built cheaply, and that's why they are so cheap to buy, and they're not built to the same safety standards. And it would urge people to make sure they have the correct charger, and if they are charging a phone, make sure that it's plugged in when they are in the room rather than leaving the phone or doing it when they're asleep at night. And obviously the other thing that we would say to people is to make sure that they are charging whilst on a hard surface. On this occasion it was on the floor and it caught fire to the carpet, which has left quite a nasty damage to the carpet and everything that was in that area. Young lady concerned on this occasion had all of her Christmas presents in that area, so she's lost all of her Christmas presents, but that could have quite easily been the loss of her life. You can see here that the actual plug is a genuine Apple product, but the cable that's plugged into it is an aftermarket cable, and this is where the problem lies. Very cheap piece of equipment which isn't built to the same safety standards, and as a result can result in a fire which can damage the property and may even result in loss of life. I really would urge people to ensure they're using the correct product that comes from the manufacturer. The other thing I would say is to make sure that you have a smoke detector and you check that smoke detector is working. This property does have smoke detectors and they did operate, which gave early warning to the rest of the family, enabled them to get out of the house safely. It's really important that you do test and maintain your smoke detectors regularly, and if they're not working then make sure that you do get them replaced. On this occasion, early warning was vital to enable the family to get out of the property and to call the fire service, who were able to come quickly and contain the fire to within this building, within this bedroom. Whilst it does look nasty in terms of the smoke damage to the bedroom, it has been contained to a very small area and not affected the rest of the house.